Have you ever thought about who you are? Like what makes you you? It's a big question, right? Well, today we're going to talk about how the people around us and the places we live shape who we become. It's all about how we learn and grow with others. We're going to explore how families, friends, school, and even what we see on TV and online can influence how we see ourselves. We'll look at different cultures around the world and see how they're different and how they are similar. It's going to be a fun journey, and we hope you'll join us to learn about how our social world shapes who we are. Understanding how our social world shapes us is crucial to understanding ourselves and our place in the world. Families in the US often prioritize independence. Parents encourage their children to make their own decisions early on, like choosing their career paths. This aligns with Med's theory of the social self, where individuals learn to see themselves as independent agents, making choices based on personal goals.
Class, can you please tell me what course you want to choose?
Uh, I want to choose the course Human Resource Management.
Sino pa?
Marketing management.
Peer groups in Western cultures also play a big role in shaping self-concept. According to Cooley's Looking Glass Self, people in Western societies often define themselves based on how they believe others see them. Social media amplifies this by creating a space where personal achievements and appearances are constantly reflected back by others. In education, children are taught to prioritize group harmony over individual goals. This shapes a self-concept that is interdependent rather than independent. Focusing on one's role within the group, personal success is often seen as the success of the family or community, not just individual.
In indigenous cultures, like the Maori in New Zealand and Native American communities in the US, socialization is deeply connected to the land, spirituality, and community. The self is often seen as inseparable from the natural world and the collective. Rituals and ceremonies are important in these cultures because they help people connect with their ancestors, community, and nature. For example, Maori are gatherings, and Native American powwows bring everyone together to celebrate, share stories, and teach each other about their culture. These events strengthen relationships and remind people that their well-being is linked to the health of their community and the land. Families and elders plays an important role in transmitting cultural knowledge, traditions, and values through oral histories and storytelling. The concept of self is often communal, and identity is shaped by one's connection to their ancestors, community, and land.
when we compare these three cultures, Western, Eastern, and Indigenous, it's clear that there are big differences in how self-concept is shaped. Western cultures, the focus is mostly on individualism, where personal achievements and independence are highly valued.
Exactly. But the Indian culture, like this in Asia, the emphasis is more positivity, where family and own social harmony are prioritized. The self-conception as part of a larger indecision are made with the family or community in mind.
The similar indigenous culture where the identity is also deeply connected to community and land. The concept of self is multi-fold, shared among individuals and carried in spiritual and ancestral communities.
As a group, we talk about how these ideas connect to our own lives. I come from a culture where individual success is really important. Growing up, I always felt pressure to focus on my personal growth.
For me, it's the opposite in my family. We've always made decisions together. There's a lot of focus on what's best for everyone. And it's effective that you put the family needs first.
I had a similar experience in my culture. Community teas are everything. You're not just responsible for yourself, but well-being of everyone around you.
We realize that socialization is not just something that happens because of culture. It's what shapes how we see ourselves and the world.
Yeah, it's not just about learning values. It's about how those values influence our everyday decisions and how we define success.
Exactly. Where we focus on individualism or collectivism, socialization, and that what gives us our sense of identity, it does to connect us to our culture and to each other.
As a group, we discuss how this concept relate to our own lives. Some of us come from cultures that emphasize individual success, while others have experienced the importance of family and community ties. Through this project, we realize that socialization is more than just a cultural process, it's what shapes how we see ourselves and the world. In conclusion, socialization plays a powerful role in shaping self-concept across different cultural contexts. Whether we come from an individualistic society like the US, a collectivist culture like China or Japan, or an indigenous community, our sense of self is shaped by the people and institutions around us. Understanding these differences helps us appreciate the diverse ways in which identity is formed across the world.
Additionally, socialization is important for how we see ourselves in different cultures. In individualistic societies like the US, people often focus on personal goals and independence. In collectivist cultures like China or Japan, people tend to emphasize group harmony and relationships. Indigenous communities may have unique ways of connecting with their history and nature that also shape identity. By recognizing these differences, we can better understand how people develop their identities based on their surroundings and experiences.